New York 202, copy, copy.
Copy on that, copy on that. Delta 4, this is New York 202.
Yeah, I've got you coming in, Drew. Gigantic signal on this President McKinley, but it's actually a pretty low signal. How are you today, my friend?
Doing well, yeah, static level 5-7, but you're 7 and 9, and the audio is doing fine. I'm hanging in there.
Roger, thank you for the flowers, Drew. Yeah, when the skip lets you up, you sound fantastic on that microphone. I'm using the sharpshooter on the President McKinley today, Drew QSL.
QSL is doing very well, for sure, doing well. I can hear your modulation, you have nice signals, and then I'm running.
Of course. Yeah, I did hear you talking to Richard. I could actually hear him a little bit on the ground wave today. I know you said you had a bit of noise on the frequency your side earlier in the chat there, but it's been relatively quiet this way, QSL.
QSL, yeah, you're right above all. It's like a 5 now, and you're running above that always, and you have nice audio in there. So it's doing well. What are your antennas?
Yeah, the antenna this way, Drew, is a 2016 today. But I will be using that other one we tested in a few days' time. We've got some more high winds blowing in for about 4 or 5 days there, QSL.
QSL, yeah, because you did some nice testing at work. So, yeah, that's going on your part and getting it done. It worked well. Like that.
Yeah, Roger, Drew. Yeah, I think fed up of not being on the air. I usually normally do have a second antenna going at some point, but this time round I've only relied on the 2016, and yeah, that with that coil in those ground radials, when the wind gets up over 50 mile an hour, Drew, which is what's to be expected over here, that's a lot of weight up there in the air, QSL.
QSL, yeah, we have wind, but they died down. Yesterday was brutal. I was outside and bringing in wood, yeah. It was iced under the snow, but today it's barely 10 degrees. Not bad wind, it's just a breeze. We'll take it.
Yeah, you got to take it when it's like that, eh? It's better than it blowing a blizzard anyway with 70, 80 mile an hour winds. Well, today it's 0 degrees by me at the moment, Drew, on the temperature gauge. 0 degrees, but we've got horizon to horizon, blue skies. So the sun is shining, but it's very cold, QSL.
QSL cold here, no sun. We're going to be getting some storms that are in the Chicago area right now, and they'll be blowing in. I get Buffalo's getting, and then a lot of that picks up that lake effect. So I guess in another day or so, it'll move in on us. Depends on the wind.
Yeah, Roger. I thought that would have been coming up, coming down from the north, Drew, with you having a lot of snow. So if it's coming up from Chicago, then that wind's coming up from down south there, QSL.
Yeah, I guess it started out somewhere around Montana and into Dakota, but the line was all the way down into Texas, I guess. So going at its own pace, depending on where it is, creating the havoc it does, depending on the temperature.
Yeah, I've got a friend over in Montana, and she was telling me that they was down to minus 40 something. I think it might have been last week or the week before, QSL.
QSL, yeah. But most times you're lucky to get a good rain, like we're supposed to get. The humidity level is low, even though it's terrible, it has gone down. The hunters don't put it that way, but we're supposed
yeah, Roger, yeah. It's the weather itself. I think for many of us, Drew, it's been very changeable this year. It just doesn't really seem to be sticking to any kind of pattern like we've had in previous years. So yeah, I mean, there's enough time yet for us to have snow over here in the UK anyway, and ours normally comes in like end of March, April time, round about there. We can have it even into May, beginning of spring there, Drew, QSL. Roger, yeah, definitely. Well, that jet stream seems to be on the move anyway. That's sat above me for weeks and weeks, Drew. So I'm actually glad that jet stream's on its way further south from where I am anyway. Yeah, it literally sat above my location for about 3 or 4 weeks. It never moved. There was a lot of high pressure coming up from Europe that was just holding it in status there. But yeah, I think now it's started to move a little bit further south. I think probably our weather's going to start changing as well, and I think it already has with a lot of these cold winds blowing in from the east as well now. So yeah, that's a regular thing though, Drew. That never changes from year to year, QSL. Yeah, okay, Drew, I did notice the skip was dropping out a bit. Alright, buddy, I'll catch you on the next bounce, my friend, and I'll say 73 for now. Yeah, and 444 Central United Kingdom, City of Nottingham, standing by.
All good, Drew. All good. You're 5 and 7 at the moment. 57, Drew. Are you on the Astroplane? Copy on that. I'm on the Astroplane and the radio on the G40. I'm on the skip shooter mic there, just like Glenn is. And you're doing well. You're 5'7", and it's really powerful audio. Yeah, well, the Yaesu Fox Tango DX101D, the microphone is a Heil headset, Pro 7 headset, and the antenna is vertical 2016. Yeah, I've got one of them coming, Drew. One of the vans has been, I've got a brand new one in the box, my mate's got, but it's just getting hold of him when he's not busy and that, and to pick it up. So, but you always seem to crack over here with it, Drew. So what do you think to it? Do you think the good antenna? Oh yeah, I'm sold. I've been sold since the 70s. First Astroplane I got, or the first would be a van back then, was in like 1970. And the second I put that on the roof there on the chimney, that sucker changed my CD light. And actually I have a spare Astroplane and a spare Vector, and a spare 8400 in the shack. Wow. Yeah, like I say, he works and he does stupid hours, and it's mine anyway, but like I say, when he said he got one and it's brand new in box, I thought I'll have one, I'll have that. Never tried one, Drew. I've had the Sigma 4s, the Vectra 4000, or them other ones what it discontinued now, what they called Vortex Quasars 1 and 2.
Mark II. I've bet all of them, to be fair, but I've never tried the Astroplane, Drew. Back to you.
Well, I look forward to hearing how it works for you. That's for sure. For me, it still is riding a hair bit. I did a little work, but on the Vector again. So the Vector is very close now to the Astroplane, but still again, the Astroplane will always give that little extra. And you sit there and you look at the quarter wave versus the 7/8 wave, and you go, huh? But I think it has a lot with my location to do.
Yeah, well, I always can hear you, Drew, when you're on frequency with Glenn and that, so there you go. Alright, Drew, it's nice to hear you again, and you have a great day, my friend, and I'm going to have a clear around the frequency, a quick flick round, and see if there's hotels on the frequency, and I'll pass you over to Glenn, see if Glenn can hear you. So I wish you all the best 73s, Drew. Pleasure talking to you again, and we'll catch you soon from 26 Lima Radio 039. Take care, my friend.
Okay, my friend 039. Thank